All right, got it all done. Slip this play right here. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be solid. Okay. And what happened is your wheel. All right, well, welcome back to Clark Performance 101 YouTube channel. Alrighty, well, welcome back to another episode on Clark Performance 101 YouTube channel. And today we are going to be working on this, I think it's a 2009 Silverado LTZ gas burner truck. And today we are going to be dropping the fuel tank out of this to put a new sending unit in it because of the fuel level sensor. That's the only reason why we're going to be doing it. So anyway, I suppose I'll probably put you guys, I don't know, I'm going to get stuff ready, get it jacked up, get the drive shaft out. Then we'll get the pump pulled out, or the tank, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, stay tuned. Okie dokie, now that we got the drive shaft out, you don't have to pull those, but it just makes it easier, I think, because we got to get up in here and pull wiring and stuff out. With that drive shaft right here, it's in the way. Anyway, so now that we got that out, I need to pull filler tube. This should come off as soon as we start coming down with it. We got to get that 15mm bolt right there for this strap. Then this strap will be that 15. And then what I'm going to end up doing is I'll end up putting a jack here and then a jack here. And when we go down, I'll just have to use both jacks and go down slow, gradually. So I suppose let me find some pieces of wood and I guess we'll go from there. Alrighty, stay tuned, I guess. I'm gonna probably just let you guys chill over here for now, maybe. It's kind of nice. I got this nice patch of grass right here to lay on, you know, that's pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some wood and another jack. Okie dokie, I'm gonna try to get some blaster in there maybe somehow, some way. Hopefully that'll do something. Let's see if these are gonna come loose, which I sure hope they do. those are doing a thing. Okie dokie. It's never good. Okay, so that's a little sketchier than I'd like to have it, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And is it really stupid if it works? That's what I'm saying, you know? Okay, so I suppose hope that this one goes tall enough, maybe. Really don't think it's gonna be. Okay, so I need to go find another piece of something. Alrighty, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll see if that works, maybe. Apparently I should have brought a couple more pieces of wood, you know, but okay. So I suppose we could we should be able to make that work, hopefully. Okie dokie, I'm gonna go ahead, continue pulling these bolts out. So what are you guys up to today? Comment down below. You know, I don't know when this video is going to come out, but it's another beautiful day in Nebraska. You know, it's only supposed to be 91 today, so that's fine. They sure do make these bolts long. Close. There's one bolt. pull off of this. Okie dokie, there's that. What do we got going on up here, bud? Let me take a gander. Oh. Oh, come on. All you gotta do is pop out of there, bud. Come on. It's almost like this little butthole just doesn't want to come out, I guess. There we go. Pocket screwdrivers work awesome for that. As you can see, we got to pull those two. There's one right here that goes to the evap stuff. And I would imagine there's probably a couple over here I got to pull apart too. I just haven't made it that far yet. So, but yeah, we'll probably pull that one. Probably undo one of those hoses maybe, I don't know for sure, but we'll get there. Okie dokie, well, I suppose maybe, I don't know, I wonder if I could set you guys, and right there's not terrible if it'd stay. Just hang out on that diff for me. That'd be super great. Don't take a tumble. See, I get to that certain point and it just wants to fall over. There we go, maybe. Come on. Just stay up there. Gonna edit all of this out of the video, I'm sure. Maybe right there. Can you just hang out? Can you see me? We're about 15 minutes in so far and I'm still messing around with the camera. Okay, there we go. Okie dokie, so I'm gonna make sure that will come out. I wonder. If I could start coming down a little bit, maybe. I think that runs up. This needs to be popped off. Okay. Got that one. So now, that goes to that. That goes to that. I think what we're gonna do is hopefully this comes apart. Kind of a wild ordeal. Somebody's been in here before, so. Gonna set this over yonder for now. Okay, that one's done. So that should be that, that should be that, that one should be there. Okay. Go ahead and try to come down maybe a little bit more. I'm going to go ahead figure out what I did with this. Got to loosen up the filler neck a little bit more maybe. Should be plenty loose now. got her. Okay. So I could kind of finally see what's going on here. I got a spider on my head I got to get rid of. That off. And now, what do we got? Okay, got that. Got that. So, in theory, we should have everything disconnected, so. Just double checking. Why? Okay, pressure and return line are now off. So now, we just kind of gotta walk it down on both of the jacks. As gently as we can, I guess. This does work a lot better when you have two people, but it is doable without. Now that I got her down to where I can make sure everything's happy, I guess we'll make sure everything's happy. Let's see now. Yeah, should be good. Okay, let's work this one down a little bit. Okay. So now that is down all the way, just like that, you got a gas tank down. Fuel tank, gas tank, whatever you want to call it. That's not great. Okie dokie, I am going to probably get out of this thing's way. We'll probably pull it out. God damn it, I just caught a mouthful of dust. We'll get this thing out, and then we'll put a new sending unit up, and we'll go from there. Luckily, this thing's only like halfway full, so it's not crazy. I mean, I can pick it up with my legs, you know? So, let's get out of this thing, I guess, maybe, if I can. Just so I can get my feet out of here, maybe. That'd be great. Okay. And then just like that, you know. And then bam. Just like that, that tank is out. Let's go grab some more tools. And we'll see if we can get this sending unit out. Maybe. If you guys will hang out somewhere under there. Ouch. Sometimes you just gotta think skinny, you know? Okie dokie. So we should probably make sure we got the right fuel pump first, I guess. It's a Bosch pump. I got a seal. Oh yeah. Don't forget to grab a drink of coffee. That's a thing. You got to drink that coffee. Keep you hydrated, you know? Anyway, pump looks good. Pump's got all the same fittings coming out of it. So we should be good there. And now, since that's good, we'll grab a couple of tools. And I'll show you guys how to get the lock ring off of that. It sure is getting warm out today. I'll tell you that. It is getting warm. Okay, so hammer. And I gotta have one more fancy tool. So anyway, I mean, we're out in a pretty nice area today. I mean, this guy's got some nice trees. Anyway, I'm over here in his driveway just ripping apart his pickup truck. Okay, so I might maybe swap you guys back to the tripod, and I'll probably stop it here because I need to put another battery in. So I guess I will be right back. So the fancy tool I had to go grab out of the front of my Suburban is just a hose, you know? But we're gonna do this with this hose. Try not to pass out while doing this, but all right, it should be a little bit better than it was. So those style of clamps, all you got to do is you push them and then pop them out. So that's that style clamp. This style of clamp on the pressure hose has two little tabbies at the bottom, and you got to push both of them in at the same time, and then that blue piece will pop up if you do it right. So bam, just like that, and that'll pop off. Same as the return line. It's always nice to have a little screwdriver on hand. Actually, it's not the return line, that's a vent line. Anyway, make sure you blow all that out real good because you don't want any of that in your fuel tank. So, as you can see, if you've never done one of these before, these little tabbies here, okay, and then you got this big open space here. So you're gonna have to take this lock ring, you're gonna have to beat it on these little tabbies out here, and you just knock it this way, like it'll be counterclockwise, I guess. Counterclockwise. Anyway, I'll demonstrate, I suppose. Can you guys see what's going on? Kinda. Alright, let's go. Doing? Don't be taking no tumbles. It's not break time yet. Sorry. Anyway, this one just is not wanting to budge. Usually they pop off with 2 or 3 hits, but there we go. We got movement. Bam. And just like that, lock ring is off. Okay, so I'm going to be considerate of this gentleman's nice yard, and I'm going to go grab my drain tank. Now, you just pull that bad girl up. Gotta watch out for that fuel level sensor. And try to drain all this fuel back in there, or what we can anyway. Alrighty. Pull that seal out. The new pump comes with a seal. Now, the only kind of rags I have today is some alcohol wipes, which should work plenty fine. Now what I do is I clean up the little landing area where the O-ring's gonna go, you know. Try to get all this foreign objects out of the way. try not to knock too much down in the tank, you know. They don't really appreciate that when you do that. Come on. I can just... Okay. One more time around it. And we should be good. I'm gonna go grab that new pump and we'll slam it in there. Okay, another thing I didn't really tell you beforehand is you want to pay attention to how that fuel pump is clocked in there, okay? What is that? Alright, and then let me go grab the fuel level arm, because I forgot that over there. Alright, how does that go in there? I would imagine. Something along them lines. Okay, so now you slide it in there just like that. Alright, what did I forget? Oh, I forgot the seal. Forgot the seal, darn it. That's alright, we should be able to weasel it in around that. So now on that seal, you just want to make sure it's pressed in all the way around. So now you want to push down and twist it clockwise to where it catches in those, and then now we can drive the rest of them on. But it's always a good idea to make sure all of this stuff's lining up in the correct orientation, which it does look like it's good. So kind of just work around it. All right, we are getting close. There we go, I felt it lock. And then it's important on this style, I don't know if you can see how there's three different, let me see, okay, there we go. There's little raised bits up in there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but we want to lock it into that center section on all of them. And we're there on all of them. So that pump is in. Anyway, so that'll squeeze over that, lock down. Squeeze over that, lock down, make sure you pull on them, tug on them a little bit. And bam, just like that. We are good to go back in. I'm probably gonna clean up some of the rust. Pick this stuff up. But yeah, that's it. That's how you put a fuel pump in. That easy. Now you guys get to see me struggle putting it all back together. That's going to be the fun part. Alrighty, well hopefully I can get this to stay on for longer than 2 seconds. Another thing I forgot to tell you is I took some dielectric grease, and all of these, I put a little bit of grease even on that filler neck. It'll help when you're going back together. It'll slip right in. So, anyway, I just figured I would tell you that. That's just a little trick I've learned over the years. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. It'll just help everything go back together easier. So, I suppose I'll set you guys up under there and put it in time lapse, and you guys can watch me struggle bust this tank back up in there all by myself. Anyway, alrighty, stay tuned. Alrighty, and just like that, we got all that stuff connected again. Got that one connected. That one's connected. Those two are connected. Both of the pigtails up top are connected. Both of these lines are connected up into the tank, but yeah, just like that. It's good to go. I figured I'll probably just drop this or end this off here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I guess comment down below what else you want to see. I mean, it's just a fuel tank, fuel pump, you know, pretty easy job. You can do it out in your driveway. You know, it's possible. Anyway, thanks for watching. Till next time, see you later.